Hello and welcome to Macro EdTech Online Educational Services. We are providing 60 days revision series on ethics, integrity and aptitude. This 60 days series will definitely beneficial for students or aspirants who are preparing for UPSC Civil Services Examination 2024 main. In today's short video, we will see ethics in public administration. Here an attempt is made to outline certain salient aspects of ethics in public administration. Number one, maxim of legality. An administrator will follow the law and rules that are framed to govern and guide various categories of policies and decisions. Second important rule of conduct, maxim of responsibility and accountability. An administrator would not hesitate to accept responsibility for his decision and actions. These two terms are very important to understand responsibility and accountability. He would hold himself morally responsible for his action and for the use of his discretion while making decisions. Moreover, he would be willing to be held accountable to higher authorities of governance and even to people who are ultimate beneficiaries of his decision and actions. Third is maxim of work commitment. Very important lines by Swami Vivekananda. Every duty is holy and devotion to duty is the highest form of worship of God. So an administrator would be committed to his duties and perform his work with involvement, intelligence and dexterity as Swami Vivekananda had observed. Now fourth point, maxim of excellence. An administrator would ensure the highest standard of quality in administrative decisions and actions and wouldn't compromise with standards because of convenience or complacency. So in a competitive international environment, an administrative system should faithfully adhere to requisites of total quality management. Here you can see, if we start from process thinking, customer satisfaction, total employee commitment, strategic thinking, integrated system, fact-based decision, continuous improvement, and effective communications. So these all aspects of total quality management will definitely enhance performance of an administrator. Maxim of fusion. In a very simple term, an administrator would rationally bring about a fusion of individual, organizational, and social goals to help evolve of ideals and imbibe in his behavior a commitment to such a fusion. Maxim of resilience. An administrator would respond effectively to the demands and challenges from the external as well as internal environment. He would adapt to environmental transformation and yet sustain the ethical norm of conduct. So you can read here, a psychological resilience is the ability to cope mentally and emotionally with a crisis or to return to pre-crisis status quickly. Maxim of utilitarianism. We ought to act in a way that maximize happiness for the greatest number. While making and implementing policies and decisions, An administrator will ensure that these leads to greatest good, happiness, benefits of the greatest number. An administrator, without violating the prescribed laws and rules, would demonstrate compassion for the poor, the disabled, and the weak while using his discretion in making decisions. At least he would not grant any benefits to a stronger section of society only because they are strong and wouldn't deny the due considerations to weak despite their weakness. You can read here one quote: "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others." Now, maxim of transparency. An administrator will make decisions and implement them in a transparent manner so that those affected by the decisions and those who wish to evaluate their rationale will be able to understand the reason behind such decision. Now, very important maxim of integrity. An administrator would undertake an administrative action on the basis of honesty and not use his power, position, and discretion to serve his personal interest. From tomorrow onwards, you will get daily lectures on our YouTube channel, Macro Tech. You can subscribe our channel for daily updates.